Stick to the distress beacon, Aurak. When I want your impersonation of a pain, I will let you know.
Oh, Taran. Please tell me that he somehow made it out. Please. Why run that little bit and stop? You're not hiding. You're not a deer. One of the old mines. Whoa. Okay. Okay, they're trying to find cover. Fair enough, fair enough. Okay.
Oh, charming.
Hey, some shelters better than nothing at all.
Oh, stop moaning, Villa.
It's better than spending a night in the open.
Exactly.
Take the roofs in, it's the same as spending a night in the open.
Well, if you'd prefer
Oh, it's not a
trees,
mine then.
Feel free to go. Don't let us stop you.
I'd prefer a city, but I'd accept a town.
Look, why don't you go and collect some firewood?
You don't want to go out there on his own.
Because it's dark out there.
And there's wood right next to the door. Can't you use that?
What is it?
Flyer coming fast.
Blake.
Flyer, as in transport?
As in transport.
Well, let's get out there and attract their attention.
Wait a minute, Villa!
What do you mean, wait? That's the sound of civilization.
Not necessarily.
It's going to be better than this.
I want it.
It's Blake. Come on. Has he got like a jetpack or something weird like that? Or is it just how going over? I would have loved it if Blake went in front of that.
They might have come to apologise for shooting down Scorpio, but it doesn't seem likely.
Oh, if Blake had walked into that frame, that would have been insane.
But one thing I do know, if you want to survive on this planet, you have to assume that everyone is out to get you.
I always assume that wherever I go.
The difference
Very
is
true.
on Gouda Prime, you'll be right.
And that's very true as well. But, oh, what the hell has happened to Blake? Okay, Karen, please, please. Look at the Scorpio. Please, Taran. Oh my god, this looks amazing. There he is. I saw his leg. Is Blake gonna find him? Oh, Taran. Oh, look at him. The slave is still slightly working.
Are you still not awake, sir? I would be most grateful if you could try to stir yourself and listen to my report.
Oh, okay, he's still alive.
My emergency power cells are virtually exhausted.
Oh, no.
There is a flying vehicle approaching, sir. I'm sorry, but I will have to close down now.
Thank you, slave.
Make it impossible for me to continue.
Oh, slave.
That the same is not true
For you.
for you.
Oh, that's so sweet. Oh, slave. Okay, that's actually really sad. That's really sad. But that was really sweet of Slave to say that. Is that Blake dropping stuff to make sure that nobody's alive in there? Or to make enough space that he can get through?
Who's that? Let them think you're dead.
Okay, it's somebody else.
You're lucky they weren't hit. You won't want to waste any more.
I can't believe it.
Who are they? Gun runners.
I can't believe he's alive.
Why would gun runners be shooting at me? They're not.
They're shooting at him
They're shooting at me.
because they know who he is. They figured out that woman told him who he is, and that's what they're all after him now. I bet there's a bounty out on him. Whoa, big explosion. Oh, I hope everything's okay. Like, I don't know what's going to happen. I'm really nervous. I don't know what any reunion's going to be like. Because, like, Blake's a bounty hunter and I have no idea why. Don't put down your gun because that means somebody's going to walk in now, right? And he's going to be on... Oh, no. Villa! No!
I wouldn't do that if I
Oh,
were you.
thank God for that.
What happened? Avon?
The fire was stupid. Putting Villa on guard was suicidal.
Yeah.
Is staying alive too complicated for you?
Where's Aurak?
What about them?
They're dead all right.
Good. What? They're wondering where
So
Tarrant...
who are they?
Bounty hunters. I did
Yeah.
warn you there were a lot of them about.
You
Why-
didn't say the woods were full of them.
Well, what did you think?
They have heat tracers in their flyer.
Why is Villa looking at him like that? Is he wondering where Tarrant is?
Their inboard computer almost rejected the data as too gross to be correct.
Did you find out what they were doing in this area, Aurak?
They came to investigate by distress signals, naturally.
Naturally.
Why would he do that?
I had no idea it was you. And it shouldn't have been. As a matter of interest, you've been walking in the wrong direction if you want to get out of this forest.
He didn't answer about Tarrant.
I asked where Tarrant was.
Still,
He's not answering.
that's no longer a
I
problem.
think he feels guilty about it.
We just inherited a flyer.
Answer about Tarrant.
If you're here, and Aurak's here, how did Tarrant get off the ship?
He refused to come off. Oh, this is so weird seeing Blake with Tarrant.
Whose ship is this? Why? You thinking of making an offer for it?
Huh. Yeah, I think he knew Avon was coming, maybe. Or knew Avon was on his trail.
You want to tell me your name then? Not particularly.
Huh. Does Tarrant know who he is?
I did just save your life.
You just saved your life. It was you they wanted, if you remember.
Very good point.
It was these they wanted.
He stole.
They had some quaint idea I was going to pay for consignment of arms in advance.
Yes, well, it's difficult to tell who you can trust these days.
Very true.
But as tests go, isn't that and this a bit obvious?
Huh. It's so cool seeing him.
It's getting light. Should we go?
This is so weird seeing them two together, though.
Why did they land it so far away?
Presumably they thought the noise would alert someone.
In your case, they could have put it down on the roof without any trouble.
Or
The other flyer has just lifted off.
The other flyer? What other flyer, Avon?
Our guide. Come on. We don't want to lose him.
Blake and Tarrant.
So how far is this base of yours?
We'll be there soon enough.
Does he know who Tarrant is?
The other flyer appears to be maneuvering to conceal its true course.
It's him.
Not unless the pilot is clairvoyant.
It's
Well, why then?
it's him.
It is standard procedure.
Just keep monitoring.
Weird seeing him in a little ship like this.
A random program.
It's an old smuggler's trick.
You
Okay.
learn it from an old smuggler.
No, from a young one, actually. Her name was Jenna.
Is he just figuring out who
What
he
happened
is?
to her?
She tried to run the blockade once too often. Happens to all of them eventually.
You made the capture.
Nobody made the capture. She hit the self-destruct. And when it blew, she took half a squadron of gunships with her.
Yeah, Jenna's.
Brace yourself.
Has he just worked out who he is?
How does it feel to be home?
I wouldn't know.
The target flyer has entered an underground silo.
Can you pinpoint it exactly?
I can do better than that. When we reach the appropriate coordinates, I can simulate the necessary signals to open the silo and allow this flyer to
Very
enter.
cool.
Oh, sounds good.
No, it isn't. Sooner or later we're going to drop into one of these holes in the ground and never come out.
Sooner or later, everyone does that.
Again, true. Come on, just be careful. I'm so nervous about this reunion.
1 or 2 transports have crossed without clearance, some flyers that weren't planned for the area, that sort of thing. Could be the Federation's observers finally arrived.
Shit.
Probably it.
Oh, don't tell me Tarrant was one of the names. Please.
That was a short trip, even by your standards.
Short, but profitable.
He was one of the
Even
names.
by my standards.
He knew who he was.
His name is Tarrant. Your flight computer mentioned it whilst you were unconscious.
Fuck.
I wouldn't run it through the computer just yet, Diva. You see, this one has a very high Federation price on his head.
I'll give the man credit for knowing his trade. Dirty, though it
And he
is.
knows who he
also has
is.
several associates with Federation prices, and one
Yeah.
of them is particularly valuable. In which case, that other flyer was merely a coincidence. A coincidence, however, that might just
No,
have
no,
analyzed
no,
a
no,
random
no.
flight program.
Why is Blake like this?
The significance of that is...
A very useful device called Aurak.
Blake!
Give the man credit for knowing his truth.
Oh, surely you're not that naive.
You're wasting your breath, Tarrant.
There's a flyer just put down in the silo.
Let them through.
We don't want them damaged, do we? Get me one security
What
guard, I'll
did
do
you
it.
do with
Send a
Blake?
security guard to my office, will you?
What on
Why?
earth happened to you?
Yeah!
Oh, most of it wasn't on Earth, Tarrant. Not what happened to me.
She's the security guard now.
Do you want him killed?
No, of course not.
Okay.
When he knows as much about this as you do now, he'll join us. Like you did.
Why?
I'm satisfied.
What the fuck is going on?
Stupid games you insist on playing, Blake, will get someone killed eventually.
I have to test each one myself.
No, you don't have to.
Is he recruiting for his own resistance? Is this a resistance?
I got us access to official channels, information, everything we could possibly need. You don't need to be involved at all.
All right, I find it difficult to trust. It's a failing, I admit
And
it.
any one of our people could select the people you collected. You didn't need to do the bounty hunter routine either.
So he's not. He's not actually a bounty hunter. He's doing it for...
Always a choice, Diva.
They're making their own resistance here.
I said I'd follow you, and I will, until the Federation's finally destroyed.
Oh my god.
But if you're killed, where does that leave us?
The base, the beginnings of an army.
Isn't all of it useless if you're not there to lead it?
He's still doing it. Oh my god. But now Tarrant's going to go tell them that Blake's turned, and what are they going to think?
He isn't armed.
I didn't notice that slowing him up.
Yeah, but it's Tarrant.
Relax, Diva. Nobody's indispensable.
So he's still doing the good stuff. It's just a front. He needs to go find them and tell them. But, oh no. Tarrant's going to tell him that Blake's turned and he's on the bad side. Come on, help him. Oh, fuck. Yes.
I'm glad you made it.
So am I. Avon, I think he's here.
Security personnel to me.
Done her. There he is. There he is.
Is it him?
It's him.
Yeah.
He sold us, Avon. All of us. Even you.
Oh, the look on Avon's face. He looks so heartbroken.
Is it true?
Avon, it's me, Blake.
Stand still.
He looks so upset because he really thinks that Blake...
Have you betrayed us? Have you betrayed me?
Tarrant doesn't understand.
Neither do I.
I
Blake.
set all this up. Avon, I was waiting for you.
They found us. The base is up here.
What the fuck?
Be so kind as to drop your guns. All of you. You and this nest of rebels are now prisoners of the Federation.
She's working with the Federation. You
You're a
bitch.
Federation agent.
I'm a Federation officer.
I'm not even armed. You can't kill me. I'm completely
Villa.
harmless and armless.
No. Don't you? No. Just give me a moment. I'm so glad my laptop did the whole reset thing. Then, just giving me a few minutes to recover. What the fuck? Yeah. There are audiobooks I could listen to that for more, but they killed them. Avon killed Blake because he thought he'd betrayed him, but like seeing them back together was amazing, but Avon killed Blake. And then Villa, Dana, and Sulin and Taryn. Like, they could just be stunned, taken prisoner. Maybe, but they make it look like they're dead. But Blake's dead. Blake is dead. Like, it's all blood on him, didn't see blood on them. And there were multiple gunshots. So if Avon did die, he took down multiple people. But at least he went out guns a-blazing if he did. But fucking hell, where's the hell's Aurak as well? Like, Aurak could be taken by the Federation now. Oh my god. I would say I'm glad Tarrant survived, but I don't know if he did. What the hell? Oh. I was not ready for that. Like, it was amazing seeing Avon and Blake in the same shot. And Villa. But then seeing them all get killed. I don't... Oh... I don't know how much I'm going to be able to say about that, guys. I'd like to be able to review it properly and stuff like that, but I don't know how much I can. I don't know what to say. Like, I should have known Blake. It made sense with Blake becoming a bounty hunter. It made no sense. Like, I should have known that it was a cover for something, because it just felt so out of character. But then, because there's been some really weird writing this season with like the early episodes in the season, my head just automatically thought and with how like the jump with the previous episode, with like all of a sudden they've got like an alliance and Tarrant's in love with this girl, I thought, okay, they've done that again. Like, the writing's just been bizarre, like, what the fuck have they done type thing. But no, it was a cover, and he was making his own alliance and get his own rebels again, and that. And this was their new base, and she fucked it up by calling in the Federation because she's an officer. And then obviously, like, I get Tarrant not believing it, and I'm like, okay, Avon could have taken over being it if they hadn't taken that, but fucking hell. I don't know what to say right now. I really don't. I really don't know what to say. Like, it's like, it's the emotion that it's the last episode, and it's the emotion of what the heck just happened. Like, I'm keeping in my head we saw blood on Blake. Like, I got used to him being gone, even though I knew he came back in some capacity in this episode. I knew he came back in some capacity. So, like, I was kind of like, yeah, it's sad that he died, but it's not as, like, I'd got used to him not being there. But he had no blood. Or he had blood, and the others didn't have any blood on them that we saw. They didn't have any blood. To me, that tells me that it's a stun. and the Federation wanted to take them in alive. So I'm assuming, okay, I think Sarah Bland would have been annoyed not to be able to tell them or kill them herself, you know? I feel like they might still be alive. That's what my head is telling me. I'm trying to rationalise that they could be alive. But Avon's face when he thought Blake had betrayed them, or betrayed him, as he said. Like, if he hadn't believed Blake, they could have all got out, even with the Federation coming, they could have all got out there together. But I can't believe they just killed them all. My head is telling me they didn't. Oh my God. Oh, my head is... As soon as I stop this and try to get up, I might fall over because my head is just going to be like, ooh, with that rush of emotions. Oh my fucking God. That was, I don't know how to feel about that episode. I really don't. Like, it was good. But I don't know how I exactly feel about it. I really don't. I want to be able to talk about it for you guys. Because this is the last one of it. But I really don't. I don't know what I'm able to say. Oh my God. Oh. It's like this, it was emotional anyway, because final episode, and like emotional because like this series brought so many of you guys to my channel. Like it was like the biggest, like long running thing for me. Like it was always doing so well and stuff like that. For me anyway. And like there's the nerves of like, got to keep you guys here and stuff like that. And like if you guys just subscribe to this, thank you so much for being here. And if this is it, thank you so much. Obviously I would love for you to stay. We got the prisoner next, and everything else on the poll I'll probably get to as well at some point. I will do. But got that emotion as well. And then I would love to be the type of person that could easily analyze it or easily talk about that, but I really can't right now. Oh my God. I don't know what to say. I really don't know what to say right now. I want to say more, but I can't. Those of you who have watched this episode, which I'm assuming you have, if you're watching this, because holy shit, spoilers if you haven't. I'm assuming you can understand why I'm finding it difficult to talk right now. Oh my God, that was emotional. Yeah, I would love to talk some more for this for you guys. I really would, but I really can't. I can't say anymore. I can't. I want to, but I just can't get any more words out. I can't articulate it. This is going to be fun trying to edit, especially with the way my head is right now. It's going to be a nightmare to edit. But yeah. Obviously, as always, I would love to know what you guys saw this episode. What was your initial reaction when you saw that final scene? I want to know what your brain was going through. If there's, like, I know there's Avon audiobooks. I believe they might be set afterwards. But I don't know if that's just Paul Darrow's, what Paul Darrow wanted, because I believe he wrote them. And I don't know if that's what he wanted, or if it's official, like, Big Finish canon, or if that's like a divergent story. I don't know. But yeah, I've got such a mixture of emotions in my head, like, because of the fact this was the last episode. And next week it's something completely different. Next week we have The Prisoner. And it's been amazing with all the comments and the information and everything you guys have always put on the videos for this. So I'm apologies if my microphone's not picking up my voice that well because I'm crying. But it's been amazing. You guys always commenting about it, always being so sweet. And so, like, understanding when I haven't noticed stuff or my opinion's been different or if I've, like, misunderstood it or stuff like that. You guys have always been so nice with that. That's really helped me. Like, it's like the little bits you've told me that I might not have answered because I find comments so difficult to answer sometimes. But you guys will give me information that I've misunderstood something, and then it's helped me understand and appreciate an episode in a different way. And it's gonna be weird. Like, I hope you guys stick around. I really do, because I love you all, and I appreciate every single one of you. God, I'm fucking emotional. Like, the emotion, I would be emotional anyway saying goodbye to the series, but after that, I've got no fucking chance of staying sane and stable. But yeah, I really appreciate every single one of you guys, and I hope you stick around. I hope to do lots more different things on the channel. Like I said, Prisoner next week. Everything else that was on the poll, I will get to at some point. I undoubtedly will get to at some point. There's so many other things. We got Classic Who still going. What We Do in the Shadows is still going at the moment, which will be replaced by Avatar: The Last Airbender after that, because I've been going through that on the Patreon. I am very slowly through the Patreon, very slowly, because I've got to keep trying to hunt down the files, going through and putting up full-length versions of stuff. Like, I've got first 3 episodes of season 1 up there already, full length for this. And everything from now on, it seems like when I start a new series, will be going up full length at the same time as premiering on Patreon. Patreon currently gets it 1 week early, and full lengths for that are exclusive on there. There's a 7-day free trial, but yeah. Oh boy. Yeah. Yeah, I appreciate every single one of you for being here through this journey of this show. And when, like, there's been mess ups and, like, videos not working, or my audio being weird, my camera being weird, just footage not working, audio combining, stuff like that, you guys have always been amazing and understanding. Like, when I've been unwell and things have been late, you've been amazing, and I appreciate every single one of you. And as I said, I hope you stick around. I would love to see you next week for The Prisoner. And yeah, it's been amazing, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the reaction, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, give the notification bell a tick. You'll know when all my other videos go live. Thank you, guys. I'll see you again for the next one. Bye.